Yo, what's up everybody, my name is Ian and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be playing Slims, who actually got a massive buff in the latest 3.0 patch. I've gotten a lot of requests to play this hero and you probably are not surprised, but the enchantments are pretty much the same for every hero and Fennik is no exception to that. Fennik uses the shield and the Death Sickle rune set that I love so much, to be honest. You have so much aggression with it. You can be so aggressive in the enemy's face because you know you have that extra bonus of protection, knowing you have that shield with mobility even. The mobility that the shield gives you is crazy, and that's what makes it so strong. And yeah, almost everything can use it, to be honest. Here I'm just checking if everything's recording. But yeah, Fennik, massive buff. Let me go over some of the matchups. You really want to be picking him into something that honestly, it honestly doesn't even matter. Fennik is super strong this patch. I would rank him as one of the best junglers. The only issues I could see him having with some heroes is Violet. Something that can outrange him could definitely beat him. You know, if you're versus a Violet jungle, it may actually hurt a lot because you can't hit her directly. Here you can see this Rook's trying to jump on me, but it's going to sit in his face, kind of just being super annoying to him, poking him out. And he has to go back. He already wasted his shield. You can see my entire team going in now. I'm going to throw my first skill out, kind of use my dash in towards them with the first skill. You know, it has a little blink, and instantly, guys, we're going to go for Sentinel. And I would like to explain something here. Usually when I am playing jungle, which is always, I don't know why I said it like that, but usually when I'm playing, I like to end up back to where I started in the jungle. In this case, it's blue buff. So usually I'll start by trying to get the objective that is nearest to my respawning buffs. In this case, like I said, it's blue. Most of the time I do start on blue buff, so it's usually always going to be that top side objective, of course being Sentinel or Dragon. And I'll go for either one that is right next to my blue buff. In this case, it was Sentinel, so we just go over to that, take that really quick. We also gained a little bit of information with Rourke being there. We now know that he started on his blue buff. If we didn't know before, we for sure know it now, because of course he went from blue buff to red buff to ganking on top lane, or rather sitting in the bush on mid top side. Here again, just look at this wave clear, guys. We go through this jungle like it is nothing. They are all getting one shot. It is unbelievable. Now we're instantly back at mid lane. Honestly, just chugging through those camps like we're Lindis. That's what it feels like at this point. First skill, second skill, first skill, second skill. The cooldown is actually very short as well. Pretty much not even there. You can see this Baldwin trying to be super aggressive. I'm just going to roll over him again, just getting my second skill back up and being such a nuisance. They've not dealt a single instance of damage to me, really. I still have my shield, I still have my Death Sickle, and that's why I'm being so aggressive. I know that even if they get me somewhat low, it's not even going to be a problem because I do have all this added defense, and I know that. Here, again, look at this. We're being super aggressive versus this Baldwin, just in their face. Not going to dive that tower into 3 people because I don't want to get stuck there, but we were able to get that Baldwin with the very last shot. And here's the little thing, guys. We know now that the Rourke has started on his blue buff, of course. We saw while fighting him he did not have his blue buff. That indicates that his blue buff is going to be up anytime soon, so I wanted to be ready to invade that. But unfortunately it didn't really spawn fast enough, so by the time we were there, the Baldwin was already going to be up. So I decided, forget that. I don't really want to fight in their jungle with a Baldwin and a Rourke. I'm just going to simply take this dragon and be on my way, which was definitely the better call there, I believe, just not risking it to fight the Baldwin, because if you guys don't know, they actually reduced the death timer of all deaths that are before 5 minutes or something like that. So people that die before 5 minutes, they will instantly respawn. If you get first blooded at like 30 seconds doing a failed invade, you're going to be back up in 5 seconds. I'm sure you guys know this. But it's pretty crazy right now. So really, even sometimes I get amazed. Like I have to be like, wow, he's already up. It's something I'm still getting used to because it was a massive change. They are up way faster now. Anyways, here you can see that bot lane's fighting. Gonna roll in, then just throw my first skill, use my ultimate The ulti does not actually give you stacks on your first skill, guys. That's something to keep in mind. But your second skill does. Your second skill in the jungle can charge up the stacks, the thieves marks that your first skill puts out. It will reach it to 4, and then of course the higher marks you have on the first skill, the longer the stun duration, and the longer, or you will do like a burst damage at the end, just a little bit. Here again, just being super aggressive in this Baldum's face, because I know that I can be very, very aggressive towards him. Again, just look at this, rolling into the Preda, not even worrying about this Baldum. You can be very aggressive like this on Fennik, especially when I know that this Alice is just right next to me all the time. She's really just chasing me around at this point, but it's really helpful because it opens up a lot of doors for me. Here you can see Violet rolled, used the ulti. I thought that maybe we were going to be able to kill her there, but Baldum was also rotating up, as I'm sure you guys saw on the minimap, so we had to disengage from that just a little bit, and we're straight back into our jungle. Definitely not too bad, because at this point, we're just out jungling the enemy jungler. There's no way that the Rourke is beating us on jungle clear. We have the movement speed, we have the clear speed, we have everything we need right now. And here we can see that bot lane's getting pushed very, very hard. I definitely want to go towards that. And of course, just following my natural jungle clear. You can see here, look at this damage, guys. Yenna tries to dive onto me. I have so many dashes. I get my second skill back like nothing. And now I'm just trying to kill my red buff. I'm even rolling into it. Fennik has so many iframes, so many dashes that it's impossible really to kill him right now. Even on Baldum ulted, the Rourke doesn't want to come in because he lost the team fight hard. He knows that. So I'm just going to come down here, make sure I can clear out this wave, get myself some nice extra gold here. And at this point, I'm not sure if you can see the gold stats because I'm skimming through that thing super, super fast. But we are insanely ahead at this point. It's very, very well played by us indeed. And yeah, just always taking control of the objectives. That's something you want to be doing on Fennik a lot, because Fennik can take these objectives so fast. Here I see the Violet rolls. Again, the importance of panning your map, guys, is real. I explained it in a few videos ago, and I'll explain it again. You guys need to pan your map if you want to be super good at AoV. It's just such a necessity. You guys are going to be gaining way more information than you would if you were just watching the minimap, or not even watching the minimap at all and just playing, just watching your hero. It's definitely not how you want to be playing. And right now we're 4-0-1. After all these waves we've been clearing, ganks we've been getting, we are insanely ahead in gold. And if you look at the bottom, we haven't even procced our death sickle. That's why this thing is so strong, guys. I feel like the state of runes right now, I feel like, is if you can get rid of all of the enemy's death sickles while your team still has them all, you're pretty much going to win the game, because that means you can be super aggressive with your team and the enemies are not going to be really able to do much. Look at this. There's a Florentino and Rourke 1v1ing down here. Both of them are too tanky to kill each other. Just going to dive onto this Rourke. And like I was talking about, the second skill will recharge any stacks that you place with the first skill. So he instantly gets popped from that. And we are just going into our jungle now to finish up our clear. Also, something I would like to discuss is a way to tell when the enemy's jungle is going to come up when you kill the enemy's jungler is through the buffs you receive. When I killed that Rourke there, I got a fresh new blue buff, which I knew that it wasn't really going to be spawning anytime soon, and my red buff did not get refreshed. So that means the Rourke did not have the red buff, therefore it's going to be spawning soon. That's why I pinged it, and sure enough, right now you can see it is on the minimap. Anyways, here we failed to kill that Baldum. We were chasing into him super deep, able to get that small camp there. A lot of people underestimate the power of invading small camps actually, but it adds up immensely. Here we can see that I just want to get mid tower, to be honest, so we're definitely going to go pew that a few times with Fennik, and they are just running away at this point. This Preda knows the damage that we have, and she is terrified. Again, like I said, guys, the importance of knowing your jungler's buffs. The only thing we did there was just look down after we killed the Rourke and was like, huh, we didn't get the blue buff. All we got was the red. Anyways, look at this, guys. I went in so deep. That was so stupid by me. I was trying to just test the limits of Fennik, and that's definitely not the best way to do it. So we're just going to get quickly cleaned up there. I'm just going to go ahead and skip a lot of that. But like I was talking about before, that's why it's super important to realize and just take advantage of leads when you have it. You know, the Rourke, as soon as we killed him, we realized we got a blue buff but no red buff. So what does that mean? It means that his red buff is either up or is spawning. So I pinged it, and unfortunately we couldn't invade it, but it also gives me information on the blue buff. It then tells me that his blue buff will be up a little bit shortly after his red, so we were able to invade that. Anyways, here you can see this Rourke trying to dive onto me. He even uses his ultimate, guys, and he just can't deal the damage. We are kiting him like a crazy person, and he goes down very quickly. Guys, the damage that this build has, just Fennik in general now, is completely out of this world. Look at how fast we can take this dragon. I wish I could show you guys those crits, but you can see them on the bar, on the HP bar of that dragon. My skills were blocking the numbers, but that was just ridiculous. You guys are going to see an amazing crit. Look at that, 3.2k crit. Look at this, we're chasing onto this Baldum. Again, super aggressive, because I thought he might not have his ult. He used it last fight. Look at this Praetor's HP. I'm dying. With one last hit, we were able to nuke this Praetor. Watch this again. Half HP, dead. Bam. 2.85 thousand damage in one shot. That is the power of Fennik right now. That was probably what the passive offered, and if you guys don't know the passive of Fennik, you can even see the Praetor in chat said, like, what the hell, it was 2.8k damage? What just happened to me? Fennik's passive actually is every third attack actually gives way more damage than any other basic attack. So it's sort of like Slim's in that sense, where it does extra damage and pierce, except no pierce, only extra damage, and it is super strong because Fennik has such high attack speed, especially with this build. You know, you have Bow Slaughter, you have War Boots, a lot of attack speed. Even the first skill can give you some attack speed. For 4 seconds after you use it, you get some enhanced attack speed. Look at this jungle clear, 3.9k crit that we just did. Look at how fast we take this Darkslayer too. Fennik is so strong right now with just his raw damage, and he has the mobility to go with it. So he's not like a Morin to the point where you have no mobility even though you have damage. Look at 5.4k on that jungle camp. Look at this Praetor just diving into her. She is down. See the Baldum next. Want to go after him. Nice stun. Look at that. All these stuns that we are delivering, and the entire enemy team just goes down. My Gilder and my Alice, super well placed stuns. They were just able to combo the enemy so hard. We were able to deal out the damage that we've been seeing this entire game. Because at this point they have 2 down, and I'm thinking maybe we could just take the blue buff. But look at this, guys. This is some insane combo right here. Florentino goes in after a nice combo of stun and slows. That is another player down. Rourke goes, and now we have the dragon. We have everything on their core at this point. Praetor runs in trying to stop it. I roll into her, get my second skill back, guys. That's so broken too, and we end the game. It's so broken that you can actually get your second skill back. I cannot believe it. I honestly feel like I missed out. I don't know why I haven't been playing Fennik for longer, because I only really started picking him up recently, and I really wish actually that I started playing him before he got his massive buff, because this is just insanity. You guys saw 2.8k crit on a mage. That is the power of if you get fed on this hero. It's not even like a Morin, like I was saying. You have mobility, you have the damage, and you have the mobility. You also have the survivability via all the dashes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Daily videos just like this Fennik one, and also streams every day, 5 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys can make it. We give out skins a lot of the time. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, everyone. This has been Zane. Peace out.